The is one of the international railroad station projects. It took 10 years to complete the central station in the United States. It's not the longest built though. German construction work on Berlin's central station. After 27 years, the construction is still not finished since it took too long. This fantastic, enormous undertaking. The laborers that initially took part in the construction, they have worked on this project since they were young, and they are currently approaching retirement. People in this city don't appear to have the patience to wait for the completion of this massive project for the railway station right now. People anticipate it with anticipation, but they also feel irritated by its delay and the project's enormous intricacy. It actually began with a fairly straightforward goal. It will be in Berlin Central Station in Berlin, the capital of Germany. Newly constructed infrastructure and new railways will be installed through the city's underground core, bridges and tunnels, constructed here, converting it from a surface hub to a subterranean one. Future trains will run underneath the city. Dwellers and those who live above ground will notice a small trembling in their homes, which will also cause some noise. But it'll serve as a transportation center. Before we go on, subscribe to News to watch about the most shocking and amazing world projects. You won't regret it. Ready? Let's begin. The world's most remarkable and longest-running train project, not just the largest project in Germany, is located in the heart of Europe. With the construction of Berlin Central Station, it will be the biggest railroad station in all of Europe, including Germany. According to some, it will, by far, world's most beautiful railway station. The original completion date for this project, which began before 1990, was 2019. The project is still unfinished. The deadline has now been extended to 2025 after starting the day's journey 27 years ago. This is all just a promise of financial gains, which conflicts with the construction's actual design. As a result, this enormous undertaking also has many difficulties. Germans aren't, though, surprised by the project's delay. In Germany, large-scale projects have been postponed previously. Brandenburg or Berlin Airport, formerly regarded as one of Germany's most infamous incomplete projects. 7.9 billion were invested since building got underway in 2006. After 14 years of work, it was finally finished and placed into use in 2022. However, the new crown epidemic's arrival has caused a fresh, serious issue at the airport, and the Stuttgart 21 project has been impacted ever since. Building puzzles that are difficult and contentious. These are, in order, the core components of the German planning effort. It's great. The German railway network became increasingly congested and started to become out of date due to the shoddy planning of the early German railroad stations. Surface traffic will be converted to underground hub at the new central station. In a metropolis, trains may operate underground. The initial 6 above-ground stations can be decreased to 8 because a 7-story building will be constructed on a new foundation. The building's underground tracks, also suitable for use as fresh tracks. Still, people can reside upstairs. The entire scheme conserves more ground space. The 60-kilometer Stuttgart Center subway station is a part of the Stuttgart 21 project. The design of the central station's underpass to the airport and high-speed rail line is so distinctive that the underground hall's roof will resemble a giant shell and be supported by 28 Holy Rings support columns, which will be a doorway. Modern engineering is on display as they rise, allowing sunshine to stream directly into the interior and inspiring. Exciting new amenities may be found in the updated Green Park. In addition to the renovated station, the issue of light and darkness in the underground area is still present. The next step is above ground, which means the problem has been solved. There is a plenty of sunshine at the station. From the very beginning, Central Stop was exclusively constructed to serve as a terminal rather than as a through station. This decision was rationalized by the planning that was in place at the time. The railway station, on the other hand, has been modernized to the point where it is now a significant European hub that has excellent transportation connections. The nerve center, additionally, it features an extremely contemporary and modern design. The overall strategy is one that has a lot of originality. Possibly this enormous construction undertaking. After it is finished, it will be of significant economic significance to Germany, and it will receive a great number of first honors all over the world. However, the unfortunate truth is that the process of constructing it is a terrible one. Since they were children, a lot of people have been able to see this project being constructed, and they've become increasingly excited about the prospect of riding a train through this area in the years to come. On the other hand, the price of construction has been steadily increasing for the past 27 years, starting as early as 2009. At that time, the project was anticipated to have a total cost of 4.5 billion euros. The price took everyone by surprise. The construction of the project was opposed by everyone in Germany, and some people even went so far as to oppose it outright, a little bit later on throughout the building process. Additionally, it had something to do with recently passed environmental regulations and the protection of regional biological resources. However, the cost was brought up once more, and it was estimated to be 7.6 billion euros. On the other hand, this project, that the government did not provide the exclusive source of funding for. As a result, the government does not yet have a decision that is definitive, and the project is still in the construction phase. Another problematic aspect of this project is the fact that a significant number of residents refuse to acknowledge its existence. An enormous building site appears out of nowhere in the middle of a city that was previously without any unfinished business. Additionally, building has been going on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the past 20 years. Because of this, there will be a significant increase in both noise and pollution. As part of the construction of the project, the ancient palace garden buildings will need to be demolished. Additionally, 280.2 trees will need to be cut down. The groundwater level will also need to be lowered. The second point is this. During the time that this project was being built, it caused a great deal of disruption for the local community. For example, the terminal will be tilted to one side because it needs to go through the tunnel on one side and go under the tunnel on the other side. This makes it difficult for people using wheelchairs and trolleys to navigate the terminal. Danger. In addition, there has been little progress made regarding the management of stormwater. Flooding, as well as the continued risk of flooding in terminals and tunnels, continues to be a concern. People are going to have to start having second thoughts about this project due to the fact that the expense of it is going to keep going up in the future. Having said that, regardless of this, putting a halt to the construction for the time being means that the efforts that have been made up until this point will be for naught. This will be the incomplete end of the project, which was the largest undertaking in terms of planning in Germany and possibly even the entire world. As a result, despite the many people speaking out against it, this project has been allowed to continue being constructed. On the other hand, this is an amazing endeavor. In the years to come, there will be an increasing number of obstacles. Some individuals believe that having infrastructure that is both antiquated and outdated will bring about an economic slowdown throughout the entire region, much in the same way that China's modern infrastructure has brought about a robust economy for that country. Therefore, it might be the process of construction. Thanks for watching. Click on this video to watch about another amazing project you didn't know about.